don't even know where to begin today. So basically, today is January 30th, 2024. And I'm just so disappointed in myself right now. I went to court for two civil cases. One for Peaches McIntyre. You guys probably familiar with the thieving hoe. And one for somebody local, right? That lives in my city. Michael Smith. I was taking him to court for stealing my deep freezer back in June. I've been trying to handle this since June, you guys. Like, usually we have court. He doesn't show. I won the civil case. But the catch is now, like, how to retrieve the money from him without knowing where he works. You know, because once you win a civil case, you have to be able to get the money from the person that owes you money, right? Surprisingly, this nigga has never shown up to court. And it's been a case where it's just been continued, and stuff like that. And I've even brought proof, like the messages and things like that, to court. He usually doesn't show. And so it's either continued or, continued, basically. This the one time he showed up and it was dismissed because I didn't bring proof. If you are from Richmond, Virginia, then you know that John Marshall, downtown the court, the lockers aren't working right now. Usually you could put your phone or whatever items in the locker. And when the judge asks you for proof or things like that, you're able to go get your phone. Couldn't do that today because I didn't even bring the phone at all because I knew that the lockers weren't working, right? I knew this last week that the lockers weren't working. I ran into the court or something and I saw that the lockers weren't working. I'm so upset with myself, y'all. I'm burning incense. I'm burning incense. Gotta keep that thing on me. I'm burning the incense because it calms me down. Like, the smell of incense is just so soothing and so calming. I'm upset with myself. And I think I'm handling it pretty well because I've had time to think, of course, because I was in a holding cell for 3 hours because I went off on the judge. Long story short, it shouldn't have happened. I shouldn't have let myself get to that state. The thing about Peaches, so I know y'all probably like, oh, don't you get for trying to sue it backfired? No, it really didn't. It really didn't, because I'm going to continue to sue both of them until I get my money. Because at the end of the day, I spent money to try to sue them. I'm going to get what I deserve because it was the audacity for me. It was the audacity for him to take something out of my home. My fucking home. And a deep freezer at that. You couldn't steal a TV, a dining room set, no nothing. Like, you stole my deep freezer, something that I was supposed to be sending a list of items from my home, right? The deep freezer was not on the list. It shouldn't have been touched. You're gonna get what the fuck you deserve, Michael Smith. And Peaches McIntyre, you're gonna get what you deserve too. And the good thing is, I'm not doing things out of spite. I'm not doing things, because I'm angry or whatever excuse they have for me. I'm doing it because y'all had the audacity to steal from me. And so I'm going to get it back. I don't give a fuck if I get it back in blood. I'm gonna get it back. Like the song said, get it back in blood. Because it was the audacity for me. As far as the story with Peaches, back in November, I paid full price, $24, for her bundle deal. She was supposed to be teaching you how to, make money on social media. You know, these ragged ass bundles that she keeps selling over and over. Now that I know a little more about her, I'm finding out that she does this every year, right? But I had just started following her a couple months prior to ordering from her. So I'm just now finding out about who Peaches is, maybe like September, I want to say, of 2023. Around November, I had purchased the bundles from her for $24. 24. It was full price at this time. Of course, she's lowered her prices since then, constantly. But I bought the bundles from her, and she was supposed to render me service by sending the 5 ways to earn money on social media. Facebook, how to do thumbnails. I don't think she do. It was Facebook, thumbnails, TikTok, and all this other shit, right? 5 different things. So, never got it. Never got the email. Don't even, that's why I can't even repeat it back to y'all. I haven't even got the email. She received the money through Cash App and never sent the email for the information. See, this why it's hard to behind this. Which is like the court decided to put them on the same day. The point is, the first one got dismissed because they said, you know, no proof, no nothing. I didn't have the pictures, the copies of the pictures, no nothing with me right in court. I wasn't leaving nothing in that locker. I literally put Vaseline, y'all, in my house key. I'm just getting home now. It's 3:02. I'm just getting home maybe like 30 minutes ago. And I just been sitting here, sitting on the toilet, rethinking my life decisions, right? Crazy. I went off. I said, now, because they dismissed it. They didn't even try to hear what's going on. They didn't hear, you know, you didn't bring any receipts, any proof, dismissed basically. So I felt unheard. I went off in that bitch. I don't give a fuck the judge gonna send me to jail. Bitch, maybe I need a little time to think to myself. Cause at this point, when I rob and kill a motherfucker, I'm be dead ass wrong, right? But y'all make it, and I said this in court. I said all of this is why I got in trouble. I said now y'all make it okay for people to steal from other people. There's no consequence for the fucking thief, you know. But had I would have robbed and killed somebody, I would be in trouble. But I'm trying to handle it the legal way, and y'all are no help. Don't even want to hear the story out. You just all because I have the fucking receipts and proof with me. The most you could have did was continue the shit, and we come back, and I have my receipts. I have proof in my phone that he stole the shit. And then he was trying to tell me that he ain't steal my deep freezer, but you've been the only one in my house. But just now in court, you admitted to taking the deep freezer, and you claimed that you paid $50 for it. Bitch, what the fuck I look like? Charging you $50 for my deep freezer, and I paid $263 for it. Make it make sense. Even if I was to sell it on the street, bitch, 200 would have been the minimum. But anyway, so that was the case with him. The case with Peaches, of course, by then I was already irritated. I didn't give a fuck what they had to say at this point. I done already went to court. Hello, come in and say hello instead of just watching. So that's how y'all do on here. So by the time they came to Peach's case, because of course I had already went off and cussed and everything, and they made me leave the courtroom. This was the case with Michael. I had already went off and cussed and stuff, and I said everything that I just said I said it in court, right? That's what got me in trouble. I didn't really get in trouble, but I had to leave the court. So I come back in the court, and and then they say, oh, you know, they call my name, and then they call Peaches McIntyre, right? So I'm thinking to myself, y'all already pissed me off and dismissed that case. I already know what's up at this point, right? I already know what's about to happen before it happens. Do you know their reason for dismissing this one, Peaches McIntyre, was because of a piece of paper? I couldn't prove whether or not she was in the military. Man, when I already initially filed the paperwork, I already filled this paper out. I had already filled this paper out. They said that this is the paper that I need to fill out for her. I couldn't even file the paperwork until I filled that paper out. So what you mean? What you mean that I ain't filled it out? All because I couldn't prove that whether or not she in the military. Oh, that shit blew me up. I was hot at that point. I already was mad. Now y'all done pissed me clean the fuck off. So I said, what the fuck? Like I was going off. I was an imperfect human being that was fed up with the judicial system. I said, see, this is why nobody likes to do things the legal way. Now, this bitch done stole money from me, you know, and it's not even about the little cheap ass $24, because I know y'all probably saying, it ain't that serious, it ain't that serious. It's serious to people who don't got it like that. It's the principle for me. Because, bitch, how dare you take something from me, and I'm supporting you and your 7 kids and your lazy ass husband. Bitch, make it make sense. I'm supporting y'all by supporting you. I bought your bundles. Come on now. So the money is going to you and your family. So for, you know, to do something and it seemed like she getting away with it, I felt irritated by that. For him to do something, I feel like he getting away by that. Now, don't get me, because the principle behind the shit, and that's still me. I don't know who you are. If you're mine, you want to get my money back. Okay, you are what you represent. I don't give a fuck. Because nobody has the right to steal from others. Nobody. So that's the point I was trying to make. I had to spend 3 hours in the fucking hotel, y'all. And the good thing is, like, God really be watching over me because as bad as I went off in that bitch, like, the judge said 1 hour in the hotel. And I said, you better hope your fucking kids ain't in there with me. Like, I went off on him. I really was talking my shit because I was pissed. Bitch, you didn't even hear me out, but now all of a sudden I go off or I woke your ass up now. You want to put me in the hotel cell? Fuck you, and fuck this judicial system, right? He did me a favor by putting me in there because I needed to calm down. I needed to realize, don't let what other people do control you. Can't nobody drive you crazy unless you get them the keys. So I'm gonna try it again in a few days. I'm gonna wait a couple days, and I'm gonna file the paperwork again for Michael Smith and Peaches McIntyre. Y'all will not get away with stealing from me. I promise you that. And after this, I'm done. I'm gonna, calm down and remember what I learned from the Bible. It's never that serious to let people get to you. I've definitely learned a lesson because I could have got an extra charge and everything, contempt and some more, and I didn't. So God was still watching over me, even though I wasn't acting like a Christian. I wasn't doing what He would have expected me to do. But I'm imperfect, and I'm fed up with people doing fucked up shit to me and think they could get away with it. But let me would have stole from somebody. Let me would have stole from somebody. I'll be in jail some fucking way or beat the fuck up. But people think that they can do things because I'm Christian. Think they can do things to me and get away with it. No. I'm taking your ass to court. I'm taking your ass to court. If I find out any bills in my name and family members know who the fuck I'm talking about, if I find out anything is in my name that's not supposed to be in my name, if I find out anybody doing fraud with my taxes, if I find out anybody owes me money, anybody stole from my three things I don't play about. When you get to know me, three things I don't play about: my son, my motherfucking money, and my God that I serve. I will no longer, I will know, well, not no longer, I never will let somebody talk bad about my God in front of me. Behind my back, I don't give a fuck. I'll never let nobody talk bad about God in front of me. I'll never let nobody talk bad about my son or do something fucked up to him in front of me. I will never let nobody play with my money. Three things: my God, my son, and my money. In that order. The fuck? No. Times is hard. And money is not everything, but when it comes to you taking some shit out of my house or taking some shit from me and I'm supporting you, in those type of cases, money is everything. And I want my shit. So that's all I got to say is I'm calm now because the situation over with. But I can't believe I had to spend 3 hours. Well, really an hour and a half. They actually let me out early and they didn't give me no extra charge. Like they didn't give me no charge, no contempt. Slammed the fuck out. But I'm glad it is what it is till I get my money because Peach McIntyre lives in Florida. I had to pay $23 for like Secretary of State. But I'm gonna get all that back when she gets sued. So it's gonna work out. And I'm just gonna leave it in God's hands. I'm not letting it go because it should never happen in the first place. It was the audacity for me, for both of them, to steal my deep freezer and for her to steal my money. Stay blessed, y'all, and don't be like me. Don't get yourself in trouble over other people's actions. Thank God today worked out and I'm home before my baby get off the school bus. But try to take my lesson and learn from it, please.